Hello everyone, this is Serious Trivia. Welcome back to another episode of our Humankind Let's Play as we continue from turn 177 as the Soviets in the contemporary era. Time-wise, we are just at 1,000 in the Common Era. The turn of the Millennium, we have 123 turns left in the game, plenty of time to do whatever we want. And what we want to do right now is to claim this land and continue to build out our city of Bangkok, 2 more regions to connect with it. It's not that costly, pretty much 1 turn and 2 turn worth of cost is going to be about 2,000 something. And then the next one's going to be a little bit pricier right here, which I think will end up costing us probably close to 4,000. A lot of district for us to clear, right? A lot of stuff to do. We might just speed that up instead of wasting time here. Yeah, let's do that. And we have plenty of infrastructure that we can also speed up, to be honest. Our income is great since we do have all the necessary trade deals going on. Sorry, just trying to get all the placement for the natural reserves down. Really like those, and we want to have the rivers nicely forested because our tenant is just very strong with the river plus the forest bonus. And we want that filled up pretty much every tile around our city center because that's where we can preserve both yield, industry, and the food. And in places where we don't have that option, we could use things like the hamlet to kind of preserve the yield as well. Like this hamlet placement would be great. We pick up the mountains and 4 additional river tiles. And we can put forests down where we need to, put natural reserves down where we need to. Once we get vision of this rocky field, I think I can place it down too. Because right now, it's not letting me, which is interesting. Huh. Anyways, plenty of things for this city to do. Might buy these. This one will let it build out for at least a turn. I don't want to spend 8k on it. Speaking of spending money, just always have to check to see if any war or bad, ransack that we do cause any issues. I think this die, it's been fixed. Dies are very good for us. It's additional percentage of industry from the wondrous effect. We are not trading with the Mexicans because that is going to be an ongoing war situation. And that is good for us. We are at war with the Green faction right now, the Persians, which is a big, mighty faction. They're not weak. They are 2nd place, as a matter of fact. But they're very far away from us. We just hate the fact that they managed to assimilate this independent camp. And I think we don't actually want to ransack it. Or else we'll never win the war. We need to hang on to it. I don't even want to ransack any of the interior district either, because that's only going to give them more war support. So the purpose of our army here is just to hang on to the city until we win the war in 25 turns. That is the goal, actually. Let's continue. It is a lot of work to get new cities integrated into our structure system in the late game, just because the clear and ruin mechanic is really annoying. And obviously the AI doesn't build as optimally as I would like. So our knights can be upgraded to dragoons, which is quite powerful. We're working on light infantry, which I don't know if we actually would upgrade our conquistadors to light infantry. The increase in raw combat strength is not that high. So I actually even the entrench is really good. So we will take that, and then after that, I think we go with mass Vaccination, which requires scientific method. What is number 2? Ah, trench warfare. Why do we have that? Oh, because we want the elephant, Gatling elephant. I do want the Gatling elephant. Can't lie about that. Okay, we'll go in this order. Modify all pre-industrial unit costs. See, that's not going to be very useful for us as we move forward. So I don't think this is really worth going for because we're going beyond pre-industrial units. What we want is things like working aluminum. We want our tanks, which is actually available super early in the tree. I like how the Red Army tank has lower health than the medium tank. How does this make sense? The unique unit is one less. I mean, we get field repair, that's like an extra bonus, but still. You would think. I mean, the Soviet tank during World War II are excellent. Yeah, that is a bit odd. And then we would want uranium after that. Percentage trade on land trade routes. We would like Home Guard. They will keep our city very, very safe. And then we're just going to go for these green tech. And only after we get the green tech do we start polluting or building the polluting buildings. This really helps population. I mean, this is way far out. We can think about that later. Oh. Paid wages, army wages. I prefer the ramsack, thank you very much. Fuse. This land has copper, but not a lot of value to claim. We might just build it where they had it. It's not terrible. Stronghold. Count as a farmer quarter. So I guess we keep it, count as a farmer quarter. I mean, looking at terrain, this might be a better city spot. I mean, the number don't agree with us, but we can preserve some rivers if I put it here. Because we're going to combine it with Bangkok. I assume. Bangkok's own. Ooh, that's a huge city. If we connect it with... But it only makes sense, because we actually get to keep some river tiles here. Yeah. Bangkok is going to be a huge city. Ooh, there are 7 units here. Not very strong units, and we do get to fight first. They have better terrain. This might be a mistake. But I think I can fight this and win, because he's not going to deploy right away. Ready? March. We aggressively position and block the reinforcement. Stay together. Move it. Advance. Because if we step on it, they can't come onto the field. Stay together. Move it. Prime fire. Open fire. We have defensive bonus here. We don't have high ground. Probably should have all moved up. But I got lazy. I thought I could just kill him. Not the case. He can't reinforce. Oh, they can hit the unit. Oh. That's a different story then. We just went without the reinforcement. Perfect. That's exactly what we want. Our war support is above 20. We could technically go to war.
Let us see what is.
And if we do, we want Nessa. We're here to get rid of all these science districts. These makes no sense here, so that's his job. We're gonna stand here and heal for this turn. Time to send them up. To war. Bangkok is gonna absorb... Oh, we don't have enough influence. How do we still not have enough influence? Dragoons, I think. I think we definitely want Dragoons. Good thing we're rich. We are expansionists, so we could trespass all we want again. Nothing bad's going to happen here, right?
How you doing, friend?
They're taking down 4 points a turn. Alright. You guys... We claimed everything, so we're solid here. I'm gonna move to reinforce our other conquistadors over there. I mean, we need to press down on Nessa. How do we approach Nessa? Assuming there's no army sitting on it, it doesn't really matter how we approach it. We will overwhelm the defense. Just with this squadron alone. Opera house built. Oh, retreat. Simultaneous start. I mean, we win this because we have reinforcements, but he goes first, so we get smashed. This unit dies, and then the reinforcement don't come onto the field. So we still want to retreat here. They want to retreat now. I think we're going to let you go. We'll take the high ground. Absolutely smash you. Let me spread them out a little in case they deploy kind of funny. Wait, why can't I grab another unit? There we go. We'll get reinforcement from that side anyways. Hmm. $39, 42. This unit dies. He might not die, but we still have to try to kill him. The river is killing us here. We might as well move one.
Open fire.
We need to roll at least a 51 to kill him. That didn't happen. He has to stay on the low ground. I don't want anyone else to get to the high ground. Oh, we one-shot. Okay. And we want to kill them. We don't want them to do any damage to us. Alright, I can't move into a position where I get high ground bonus. Do we want to kill the melee unit with the weak combat strength? 40 versus 44. Yeah, we'll kill the stronger units then. Can't get high ground on him though. If I move here, can I get the second guy to move there? Maybe. It's worth a shot. No. I want to kill him. I also kind of want to kill him. I got 2 more units who can shoot. We'll start with them.
Release. Check range. Fire. Take aim. Knots draw loose. Open fire. Release. Take aim. Fire.
Alright, they're down to 2 units. How much damage can they do? Not much.
Set elevation. Fire. Ready. March. Take the lead. Fire. Fire.
Massacred. Right, so our war support is skyrocketing.
You have my ear.
Theirs is as well, but they can't do anything about it. I'm gonna bring the elephant forward. These 2 armies attack Nemesis. These 2 army. These are all cliffs, huh? I can drag everyone in for the fight here. Let's do it. Wait, are they saying I can't attack this turn? Feels like we ran out of movement. Faked everyone else out as well. Thought we were going to war. Alright, let's see. We can get whale fishing. Yeah, they don't actually cost anything. I'll get this. Stability might become an issue as we continue to build out. Torpedo boats. No, I'm not that interested into exploring. Naval exploration could get us into trouble. As in, like, we could get attacked and then we could lose stuff. There's a bit of overpopulation here. Hamlets will solve quite a bit of that. But I'm not sure if that's the right call. These are double floating markets into double harbor next to it. It's kind of begging for a situation where we build, like, look how much money we pick up here. Same thing here. But like next to them, like Maker would also make sense here. Adjacency for Maker will be quite large. All the tiles surrounding it, it's already worked. So like there would not be any farther adjacencies. Like these are nature reserve districts, so that's not really going to do much. We probably would end up just building our faction unique one right here, because we mentioned the triple adjacency situation. Yeah, I'll probably have to save that for these 2 building slots right here, potentially. Let's just think of some boring quarters to build right now. Ah, our big maker zone here. We could continue it. This is the awkward situation right here where I don't know what adjacencies we want. That being food. Just food is kind of weird, to be honest. Because ideally we want to either give that adjacency, but then we lose the mountain here. Maybe this is a good place for Ham. Because Hamlet would transition these. I think we want to finish this here. And then maybe just plant trees here and then we actually get industry. And this side would actually be more maker actually. Industry is important. Madrid. Madrid wants more land. We want to absorb that. And the stronghold count as food as well. But even then, it's kind of weird placement. It's next to all these really beautiful mountains. Like Madrid screaming, put a lot of makers' quarters down. Research quarter next to saltpeter makes sense. Uranium. So in this case, this should be also a research quarter. Should be a research hub area right here around the 2 resources. 3 resources. So if we give up this half of the land to research and this half to maker, that's a lot of money. That research takes about 1 turn for us. I don't think we... Yeah, we take the free science. We don't take the free the research. The free tech. Wait, is that dimensional stone? That's a special tile. Meaning I should probably send, where's our one guy who is, send him over here. Get rid of that for us. Science all around here makes sense. Ends here. And then more science here. I mean, we can give up the dimensional stone, but I kind of want to keep all the natural stuff natural. That also can go away. There's a lot of stuff we can fix. Oh. Wait, why is this not... I thought that's a special landmark. That is a special landmark. Why can't I build on it? That's a river spring. Does river spring not count? I mean, I'll put trees on it. These are all preserved by that. This is not getting any industry, but it's showing industry because of the Three Sister Plantation. Which is not a bad placement by any means. If we can preserve these 2 with, like, say, a hamlet right here, that'd be pretty beautiful. We'll also preserve that one on top. That one's a little bit lost, but we can maybe do another hamlet on that side. And this area can be food around the Three Sister Plantation. Yeah, I like that. This is weird. This should be somewhere over here, but we can't build it ourselves, so it's either use it or lose it. Alright, that's fine. Plenty of work for this place. I think we built this here to preserve those rivers down there, these 2 in particular. Well, there's 3 to be saved up here. Oh, that's in a different territory, isn't it? Like, I can build one here and build one here. Wonderful. I can save a couple rivers here. 2. Can't save all 3. So many rivers to preserve, so few buildings to do so. Save these two here. Or save these up here. It doesn't really matter. Depends on who's absorbing Nessa, actually. Because this river system runs... Like, honestly, this should come into... I'm going to call it Angkor, but that's basically what this is. Instead of going to Bangkok. Or Madrid. Madrid can go up. This would be a huge city this way. This is going to be a giant city. Yeah, Nessa goes to them. So if Nessa goes to them, where the capital Nessa goes, I might put it here instead. Just to save these three rivers. And then obviously these rivers here will be still hard to preserve. But perhaps... That's a lot of rivers. Way too many to preserve. Like, this would be a great hamlet location. Oh, wait, that would be a great hamlet location, wouldn't it? Because we'll end up saving not only these two, but also this. We'll save 3. Like, that's even a good... And then a 1 over here. Save a couple more. Like, it's better than this, because this only saves 2. This saves 3. This will save 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe that's how we should do it. Be a little bit more aggressive. Sacrifice 1 tile to save a couple more. But what am I going to... Like, I could put the capital here and that saves all of this. Capital into a hamlet saves a bit more. Oh, this is... Yeah, I think I'm going to put the capital here, put the hamlet here, save these 3, and this tile itself. Ooh, contemporary era. Egyptians. They're going for a steed? Oh, Hungarians are also a steed. That makes sense. So the 3rd place faction, no, 4th place faction has advanced as well. It's still, the turn hasn't ended. It's only these 2. There's going to be more. Stop switching them. Alright, we'll let the turn fly out. There we go. We got our light infantry. I wonder if they're going to offer us the promotion. Ooh, that one I actually want to take a look at. Please don't be... Oh, it's science. Good. Cannons, I'd rather get the boost. I have other uses for cash. They can become light infantry. That's good news. They can also become light infantry. So 49 into 47, but then 47, add the bonuses we have from our ideology, add the bonuses we have from our legacy trait. So it's still going to be higher. But that upgrade is not as enticing as this upgrade, because this unit just changes form, essentially. Right? They become a unit from a spear to a gun. Big difference. They're coming out to fight us? Wow. They have an army here. They have the Celts. At 28 combat strength. My god. Oh my god. I have to say, I'm impressed with my armies. Light infantry in the very front. They're our current highest combat strength unit at 51. That icon looks like light infantry, but they're not. They're also not.
Stay in formation.
I only have 6 of them. Dragoons are 50. They'll be right behind. They can't climb walls, so they don't need to be that far up.
Yes.
And our elephants, before upgrading to Gatling gun, can just look pretty in the back. Not really a lot for them to do. Wow, this army is impressive. Good luck. Is it my turn? Oh, they have some other units moving up. But it is my turn.
Set elevation. Fire.
Move it. Is that it? Oh, they got the defender units. The way the cliff works, I have to move all my units
Let's do it.
up to the edge. Infantry only. So they can actually go inside next turn. If you don't use a gun, just don't bother coming up.
Stay together.
Yes, we're picking on the scorpions a little bit. They were good once, but that tech has gone and passed. Eventually they'll get Gatling guns. Right now they can just provide adjacency bonuses for our units. Hello. How will we respond? Alright, good thing they didn't die, so they can't swarm him anymore. And we'll start with units. Who said elephants can't contribute? They can't. No clear line of sight? Oh, come on. None of you? Wait, there's no entryway into it except for... Alright, kill this guy. So I can come in.
Take a knee. Fire. Take a knee. Fire.
No one can get in. That's the thing. That's okay. If anyone lines up here, we kill them from the units outside. Come on, file on in. They have... These are their last 2. Actually, we'll just kill them from the inside. It's a lot faster that way. Okay. Military star number 2. 7 more units to get all 3 here. We are going to ransack this place. We'll ransack... We'll keep the Conquistadors here. We'll keep both unit Conquistadors here. The light infantry with the elephant with the dragoons move forward to Nemesis. Conquistadors will do the cleanup here. There'd be quite a lot of cleanup to do here. We'll get a lot of money that way. Now, our own land cleanup, this is our guy. This is our guy here. Get over there. Right. Feng Hao doesn't know what to build. I mean, hamlets are strong just for job creation, even if we're not trying to preserve tiles. That should have got destroyed a long time ago. Huh. I could... it doesn't really matter. That doesn't really need anything. We'll get one river here, which might be worth it just for that. Yeah, I'll take that one river. Plant some trees on it. Also want to get rid of this. Increase our fortification. We'll just pick these up. Why not, right? Second agrarian star. 40 something population. Should be pretty fast with number of cities that we have. Builder star. Our third one. Yeah, just because we can make more monies with conquistadors, we're gonna send them down here. We'll start with the common quarter. You know how I feel about those. Waste of time. Why don't you stop by here? There's no reason why this needs to be research either. Can we take the city with just the cavalry and the... If they have no units, we can. I don't know if they have any units. Doesn't look like they do. The terrain's not entirely favorable, but we could just force it. We can't climb inside with these units. That's the one problem. I might just wait. Light infantry is only one more turn away.
Patrolling as ordered.
Alright, let's see. The Sydney Opera House picked up these yields. Do they need trees? They don't need trees. These yields are all protected. These yields are protected. These yields are protected. This one is not protected, but I already built a hamlet. So unless I want to build it on top of it, which would also kind of work. Over here, I don't see a need to do hamlets. This is pretty much all makers. There's a little bits like this that's not picked up, but as you see, we can't really do anything to pick them up. I can pick up one here. This one wouldn't get picked up. But if I put this here, I can pick up the mountains. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to. Yeah, I don't hate that. That's ready a forest. That's science. This really should be science too. That shouldn't kill that yield. Once that comes down, that's just a display situation. Because the hamlet should pick that up for sure. And that's science too. With the reserve preserving it. I can see this work. Plus the overpopulation. Well, hamlet needs to be put down first. And in this situation, I think we just put it here. Because there's no other place where it does anything. Here, at least we get both yields. You can't get the river on everything we want. Over here, would just be a job creation type of situation that we would do. It wouldn't actually contribute anything. Oh, you can actually help us build out of the capital, because right now we don't have any adjacencies. And you see all the natural reserves that we have, so we can't build on top of those. Oh, but they actually extend the range. Ah, then it doesn't matter then. Yeah, then it's not an issue. Not an issue at all. How do we want to do this? How do we want to play it? Feels like this should be all maker. This zone right here. We'll start with these two and probably extend down. Fever season. Wait. Oh, related to smog and pollution. I was like, this is a COVID reference? You institute quarantine measures now or wait for longer. We will not be waiting here. Waiting is not the right choice. I mean, this is always the difficult situation when you get something like this. Oh, we actually lose the faith thing. That's good. That's actually what we want. Because you don't know what's hitting you in the beginning. And do you really want to hamper your economy before you know the facts? But I think it's always nice to be cautious. That's kind of, especially since we can afford the economic lag. I don't need to see the follow-up event. We see it every day in the real world, what happens when you don't quarantine. Siege artillery, Gatling elephants. Okay, our waiting for a turn might be worth it now. Let's pull them out real quick. 55,000 a pop. I can't afford all of them. They become 60 combat strength. They're as strong as a tank. Okay, we're gonna wait 2 turns to get enough money for it. That's a hacienda. Okay, so we treat that as a farmer district. In this area? I mean, we keep it. It end up giving us some emblematic bonuses. All this science stuff over here doesn't really make sense here. And we also don't like that. They're passing the wrong faith. Clicking on Nessa. There we go. Keep moving. Light infantry, get up here. Look at our Gatling gun.
Let us formalize our mutual appreciation.
Okay, that's fine.
With
Our
great
one
discomfort,
friend
I
who has
accept
oil
your
now.
terms.
Wow. I have to say I'm impressed. Okay. The Egyptians took Christ the Redeemer right away. So we're left with the Empire State Building, which I still want. It's just a shame we couldn't get all 3. I don't need to build it right off the bat. Alright, we'll wait one more turn. They have a navy. Could be scary. Fenghao would be the city where we started. Not sure it would be the city where we built it. Doesn't matter. All cities get the trade bonus. Oh, but it's a good opportunity to pick up a few more river tiles. For example, in a very river-rich new city where we're struggling with placements. We want to gain... Let's gain control of this first, and then we might build it. This is actually quite nice. There's a lot of river here, too. These are taken care of. These two are the only thing that's not taken care of, but like a nice hamlet placement would just take care of that. Bangkok? Oh, that's a hamlet. I thought Bangkok's still clearing ruins, which is not the case. We will be once we attach it. There's plenty of ruins to clear on this side. Alright, we're not going to start on that. We're going to make this city better first. Let's see. We need jobs. Hamlet be the best way to provide jobs. These are being worked. They're just not being shown. Where can we put a good one? I'm recommending this, but most of this is probably going to end up being research quarters. I don't like any of the placement. We might just not build that. We can get research jobs, I guess. Like I said, most of this will end up being research quarters. Only because we have a couple of geysers. Not because there's a lot of really good synergies. Like, the horse is a good synergy. Maybe this is a good synergy. But then come down here, it'd be kind of weird. With these cathedral, it doesn't matter what's next to them. So actually science would work here. The black soil, the science is locked in because we have the natural preservative, so it doesn't really matter what we put next to it. If we start going science here, this is a floating market, this is a floating market. These need to be here. This spot needs to be the industrial complex. It's actually on this side of the town. I can't put anything on that side. The water border is weird, so I can only get one here, and that would go here. Which means it doesn't really matter what goes here. Like, I can put science here. It's not going to hurt us. A science surrounding the horse. There's no synergies. I'll just boost that science by 3, and that's it. Yeah, I'm not convinced. That's Madrid. This is ours too. This is Screaming Makers. Do we build a hamlet first? I'll already build a hamlet in this area. I can start by doing makers here, just to pick up the mountains, and expand up like that. I know there's 2 food here on prairie, but it doesn't. Prairie is basically neutral. It's time. There's a few things we keep forgetting to do. Attach. Okay, beautiful. That's gonna be 2,000. We can do that next turn. He made it. Ramsack it. Wake. Wake my men. Lead the salt. Gatling elephants. They're gonna let us attack them this time. Okay, there's an angle over here. I'm gonna have to get a light infantry up here because you can actually get inside. They can be supportive. Light infantry in the front, same reason. Is he in this battle too? I don't think so. He can be if I add him in. He even put a unit outside. That's a big mistake. All right, time to watch the Gatling gun at work. What's in the back?
Let them have it.
Pretty cool.
Yes, sir. Check
Did we kill them for 100?
Charge!
That's huge. Because I get to go in,
No surrender!
and I get to go in.
Time, fire.
I get to get ready to go in.
Let's go, let's go.
Can I move after? There's no place for him to move, but I can do this.
No surrender. Release.
Anyone can shoot him. We can win the war here. Is he ranged? No, he's not. He's close melee combat. He lives. I can't touch him. Okay, alright, it's fine. End turn. Do your damage. Our final military star has been picked up. This went rather smoothly. Make sure he's back on ransacking. So Lundania is next. We'll have to deal with a few naval support here. Man o' war. They're strong. Actually, they are strong. We might avoid that situation for a little bit. Do we dare to build up some... Ooh, a mournful song. Moby Dick reference. History of whaling. I mean, this is like, you know, whale oil. The end of the revolution here, as we have real oil now. Because we have the whale fishing. Our whaling infrastructure will be need to dismantle and sold. Most will be happy. Prohibit whaling. Celebrate. Regulate oiling, but we still prohibit the construction of whale fishing, or we overlook it. Cultural standard. So this is like modern day Japan, which still has the tradition of whale farming or whale fishing. Looking at the bonuses, I mean, the building itself provides a little bit of food. It's not huge. Not allowing any new one to be built, keeping the old. The thing is, this building has an upgrade. Basically leads to aquatic farming. Let's overlook it. %10 food. Sign me up for fertilizers. Alright, we ransack that. I think we'll keep the hacienda, which means this will be mostly a farming area. We want to build the city here, in this slot in particular, so that has to go. And all the river tiles have to go. This main plaza will have to go, this will have to go. Three Sister Plantation, it's not terrible, but I think it has to go. Chang'an. We also have a job crisis, but not a food crisis yet. It's not a very big city. Like, I can see an argument for turning all this into farm in the north, just to keep supporting city growth. There's a decent amount of production over here. Like, we turn all this into maker quarter, which I'm pretty happy with. There's no need to build a district over here. Here, maybe. There's like a nice adjacency here, so maybe we don't want that tree. But here, we don't need adjacency. There's only going to be one adjacency. It's not worth it. We just plant some trees, which will become a lot of industry, and they'll just get exploited, which is what we want. We kind of want to make this also into that same industry style, going down across. But maybe that's where things need to end. Maybe that's where a hamlet need to go. Right here, as the border of makers and farms. Because I kind of want to start farming here. But then there's no cross yield that we need to pick up. It's more like adjacency yield. Like this will give us adjacency. And then that's going to pick up any type of yield that we want anyways. Because the fact that this is next to the capital or the administrative center. So I should put a forest on these, really. That's what we should do. And then we should, like, that's all, like, Maybe we keep this strip all maker and then go up here and do all farm. Like, we're providing jobs right now. That's what we're doing. That should be farm. That should be a forest. That should be a denser forest. This tile is also a little weird. Like, no matter what we build here, there's not a lot of adjacencies to be figured out here. These are already secured by the Barai. Like, there's no wrong answer here. But maybe just the maker. It's fine. Or, like I said, trees. Wait, is that already forested? It's not displayed, but the 5 industry means it's forested. Yeah, that's fine. That's probably good enough. Which is what we're probably going to do here. Like, we're going to finish this strip here and just keep the strip of forest down below, and it's going to be pretty efficient. Like, we don't have to build district to the edge. We can just keep the outer edge to be forest, and we get the right bonuses for everything. Which means this forest is not needed. We should probably still build maker here. And extend it out and just keep a strip of forest on the edge. Yeah, maybe. Mexicans gonna lose the war again. The British beat the Persians down. Alright, they did a good job here. I will pay for it later. There's so much to be built here that we'll let it slowly take care of itself. Alright, they took care of that. This really shouldn't be a maker. And these really shouldn't be science. Don't know what's going on over there. But we'll clear the water, the river ones first. And we're just making bank over here too at the same time. This is a situation where I think I just wreck it, get it into Madrid first, and then we start fixing places because it's faster that way. And I also like where they build it, because they build it next to the river, full surround on the river, which is what we like. I might skip Lundunia because of the navy they have there. We might go for support right here. They also have 2 units here. Okay, microbiology ensures the stability really becomes no problem. Hospital as well. Pasteurization, increase our population. Food, farm district become cheaper. All sorts of good stuff. I want to raise this. Oh, I have to fight it, don't I? I can't just raise it because it's part of a city. Like, I have to siege the city. I can't step onto a district and get rid of it. Such a weird shaped city. I assume they have no navy. I assume they have no army except for maybe these 2 units. And we're gonna get pretty cocky here and just take them on with just cavalry forces. Oh yeah, we're fine. They came out to attack us too? I can't get in there. This is a high ground area. I'm gonna put our nice Gatling elephants in the front. They're our strongest unit right now. I will take up this slot just so they can't reach that. That would make things difficult for us. And then we'll try to stay on the high ground in the back over here and put 1 unit on the camp. Alright, come and hit us. See how hard you can hit. You have how much attack? 37 versus 60. Oh my god. With a Gatling gun, it feels even worse. This is a massacre. Oh my god. He took a lot of damage. It was hard for us. Now he gets to rest in the back.
On your feet.
And you get to stand in the front. We're just waiting for him to suicide. Ah,
Go!
he didn't even reach us.
Ready.
Poor guy. Yep. Okay, so with that win,
You have
they
my
will
ear.
lose all
Tell me
war
what-
support again before we finish the ransacking, which is not what we want. We don't want the resolution to be... I don't want to win the war. I need to ransack their place first. This is bad. We won it too fast again. Yeah. Well, this is before we got our tanks. They're still bleeding out war support. We're also bleeding out war support, but I think they're losing about 1 point faster than us, and that's kind of what we're depending on. Ah, we got some rebels. That's not good. We have to take care of that, but that's going to be for next episode. See, the rebels are the most challenging fights we will have because they spawn on the same tier as us. We actually have to pay to get these units up and ready to line infantry to fight, or else we're going to be behind. Yeah, but overall, things are going great. We're going to have our entire continent to call home ourselves soon. And then I'm looking at second and third place. Probably the British first, because they have land that I really want. Things like Natural Wonders, Great Barrier Reef, and I don't know what else they have, but looks like, you know, they're the closest one to us. And we can also take Linden down here. Feels like the natural expand, especially since brown is our ally. Yellows are good trade partners of ours and very weak. So there's no expanding towards this side. It's really just expanding towards this island and then land on this continent. Ghanaians look very behind as well. Yep. So yeah, I mean, clearly we already won the game, but now it's just to enjoy our military and science advantage and develop some nukes. Which continent will be nuked? Maybe the Persians. We'll set up a forward base and just launch missiles at them, perhaps. Constantinople. Ooh. I mean, former Egypt. And then, yeah. We'll probably consider this. We'll see what happens. And until then, bye.